Hello, Scorpio. Happy New Year. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is going to be your love reading for January 2022. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. So let your intuition guide you to the things that feel meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages. And thank you for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're just going to see what the main message is for you regarding love this month. For Scorpio. We just got that for Libra. So, romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So, awesome energy coming in. Maybe on the new year, you're going to have some romance. Let's get 2 cards to go with romance for you, Scorpio. And we're getting boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. And realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. So, interesting message to start off with, because we have romance, that Cupid's arrow is going to strike. But then we have this boundaries. You know, you need to know when to put up and let down your walls. So let's get some cards for boundaries for you, Scorpio. Then we're getting the 9 of Swords, the Fool, and the death and rebirth card. There's your energy showing up, Scorpio. So it does feel to me like you're kind of all spun up in your thoughts here. You're kind of spun up in overthinking, worry. For some of you, you could be feeling lonely. There's fear, there's anxiety. It feels like this 9 of Swords is kind of what is possibly blocking, not blocking, but causing the boundaries, your boundaries, to be confused, where you could be putting up walls when you don't need to, or you could be, letting down your walls when you don't need to. So it is about getting in touch, through your fears, your anxieties, your worries, overthinking romance, possibly overthinking boundaries, is an issue. And then we have the Fool card. This is a brand new beginning. But you need to be aware that this is a brand new beginning that requires a leap of faith. And kind of leaving the old baggage behind. You kind of just need to jump off the cliff here with the Fool card. Now, the Fool card can be a little bit naive. So for some of you, this Fool energy is about boundaries. And that maybe your boundaries are too blurred. That maybe your boundaries, you're going to let somebody in that from a naive place, possibly for some of you, when this romantic energy comes in. For others of you, it is taking a look at the fact that you may have built up these walls, and so you're not letting anybody in, and the Fool card comes in and says, you need a brand new beginning. You need to take a leap of faith. This is kind of, you need to leave the past behind. You need to leave your negative thoughts behind and jump off the cliff here. Because there is death and rebirth here. This is your energy, Scorpio, with the death and rebirth card, and it is exactly what it says. In this new beginning, this is a death so that there can be a rebirth. This is change and transformation. But it does come back to, like I said, boundaries. Like, it just feels like some of you have put up the walls so that nobody can get in. This Cupid's arrow can't get through the walls. And for others of you, you have your boundaries, you're too loose in your boundaries, and you're just kind of, because your fear, your anxiety when it comes to connection and relationship is allowing just anybody in, not having firm boundaries. So there is a death and rebirth that is possible, that is on offer. This is you feeling very powerful if you want to take this risk, if you want to take a leap of faith. Feeling very powerful, but you need to work through your fears, your anxieties, your overthinking, and your worry when it comes to connecting with another person. Taking the leap of faith in this new beginning, taking this new journey, and leaving the past behind allows you to have a death of the old and a brand new rebirth come into your situation here, Scorpio. But you are feeling, feels like you are very powerful in this new beginning, in this death and rebirth energy. You know, this is endings, closing out chapters to begin a new chapter. A cycle is complete when it comes to boundaries. And the main message here is that romance. Cupid's arrow comes in for you. It's available, so don't put up your wall and block it. Also, don't naively mistake romance. This just feels like, for some of you, don't mistake this romantic energy for something more than it is. So however that resonates. And then we have realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. Your perspective on your boundaries, your perspective on your fears, your doubts, and your worries. You know, allows this, there is a realignment that's coming in for you. It feels like as you are very powerful in this death and rebirth cycle, as you're ready to just take this leap of faith, or have a new beginning, or both, you're going to do it from a place of realignment, where you've shifted your perspective and you've gained a sense of clarity on the situation. So let's get some cards for this realignment. And we're getting the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. So very, very passionate, very powerful message here when it comes to shifting your perspective. As you allow this change and transformation to come in, Scorpio, from a very powerful place, and you're not afraid of new beginnings. You're not afraid of taking a leap of faith. You know, there is this realignment energy. You've shifted your perspective. You've gained a new sense of clarity, and you're ready for romance. And it could be, these two pages could be coming in with this romance. So you could be, you know, an earth sign could come towards you, you know, could shoot this Cupid's arrow toward you, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. There are two new people, it feels like, coming in. But just in a general sense, as you change your perspective, as this clarity comes in, this is new, very grounded, stable energy for you. Because you've allowed this change and transformation, as you go forward in this new beginning, you're going to do it from a very grounded, stable place. You know, this is the energy about, there's a message of abundance coming. Somebody is offering abundance, or you are just ready to explore new messages, new abundance when it comes to this romantic energy. It feels like you've shored up your boundaries with this Page of Pentacles, just newly firmed up your boundaries or gotten clear on any boundary issues with this Page of Pentacles. With this Page of Wands, this is new excitement. So as this sense of clarity comes in, this brings you this brand new, you know, passionate energy, this brand new excitement. There's very playful, enthusiastic, passionate energy. So there's a new message of abundance. There's a new passionate message. So somebody could be contacting you with a new passionate message that brings in this romance, this Cupid's arrow. And then we have this King of Wands energy. This is very powerful energy when it comes to passions. So if this is two people that are coming in, and you're coming from this realigned place, it does feel like this is you tapping into this very powerful, passionate energy where you're ready to take the lead with excitement. You're going to be impulsive. You're going to be confident. You're going to take bold action and make things happen here with this King of Wands. You coming from this very powerful, self-connected place and ready to take the lead when it comes to a passionate situation, when it comes to romance, when it comes to excitement and enthusiasm. You know, so you could decide, if it's between two people, it feels like you could go with actually an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag here. Or it could be that these are two new offers that are coming in, and then here comes, bam, here comes major romance, major passion with this fire sign, with this person coming in. Doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but it could just be somebody that's very powerful, and they're going to take the lead here. With this romance and this excitement, this passionate energy. So it looks very good. But these are energies that you can tap into from this realigned place, Scorpio, where you're grounded and stable, but you're very passionate. You know, there's a message of abundance from somebody, possibly a bold, romantic, passionate message coming in, and then bam, making things happen when it comes to passion. So it looks very nice. So it does feel like, you know, take a look at this Nine of Swords. Just make sure that you don't stay in this overthinking, this, you know, fear and anxious energy when it comes to taking a leap of faith, when it comes to a new beginning. You need to go forward from this new beginning with kind of a carefree attitude where you've left the past behind, you've left any kind of negative emotional stuff behind, and you're ready. You know, you've taken a look at your boundaries, and you've kind of realigned and brought clarity to your boundaries, so that you put up your walls when necessary and you let down your walls when necessary. Leaves you very powerful, Scorpio. And you know, you have this amazing realignment, and your perspective has shifted for a better sense of clarity on when it comes to romance, and possibly these people that are approaching you for romance, that are shooting Cupid's arrow at you. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Scorpio. And we're getting manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts becomes things. Back to this Nine of Swords. Your thoughts are going to determine whether you let romance in, whether you block the passion, whether you block a sense of clarity, whether you block a new beginning. So it is all about manifestation. There's romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Work through any boundary issues. Work through any negative mental issues here. You know, any sense of over worry, overthinking. Work through that, because we have a brand new beginning. You feeling very powerful. There is change and transformation, an amazing death of the old, so that there's this brand new rebirth of the new, realignment of your perspective so that you have clarity as these energies come in. And it's all about the best advice for you, Scorpio, is manifestation. The law of attraction. Your thoughts become things. So whatever it is you're thinking about, however it is you're thinking about, whatever your boundary issues are, your clarity, your perspective is, it's going to draw those things to you. So don't stay in the Nine of Swords energy. Just remember, Scorpio, that romance is coming your way. Think about this romance. Be very enthusiastic and passionate in a grounded, stable way about romance. And through the law of attraction, this romance is going to manifest. Your thoughts are going to become things. So it looks very nice for you, Scorpio. Looks like you're going to have a very romantic new year. So I hope you have a great new year, and I hope this was helpful. And until next time, I wish you lots of love and many blessings.